seconds.
Kenny, do you think the Bulls try and go for a 2-for-1 here?
Yeah, Curry leaves, so the Bulls should have an advantage with these bigger opponents that they've got in there to get some quickness. Larry Johnson has missed 2 free throws this quarter and makes this one. He's got 12. Yeah, they're going to go.
He'll take the 3. Back of the rim, and Wingate does get it. And there's only about a 2.5-second difference. Shot clock, game clock. They want a 20. And they will take it. 19.1 seconds left in the first half.
That was their first miss after 6 in a row, as our crack statistician Bill Corbell tells us. Hey, we got in trouble the other day.
What's that?
Was talking about your Leiden High School, about you and Johnny Ligmanowski, the equipment manager, Bob Allen are great. You forgot to mention 2 other guys that are pretty good. How about Glenn Grunwald and Emil Esposito was all over you today. Emil, the pro, of course, at Kemper, was all over you.
Emil had words for me. You weren't kidding.
Why did you get a starting time at 11 p.m. out of Kemper?
That'd tell a story, wouldn't it?
Right. 19, yeah, you got 3.1 difference.
Hornets. Been a pretty good 3-point shooting team tonight, just 2 of 8.
Curry has them both.
Curry comes back in with Bogues, Mourning, Wingate, and is that Gaddis into the corner? I can't see who that is. That's Larry Johnson. All right. Shot clock's in the lower left. Muggsy.
Michael's got to slide under this pickup.
Comes up short, tapped out, and with 4.2, it's Charlotte ball.
Muggsy drove the lane, missed that little short jumper. 4.2 on the clock, so the Bulls will not get it back. Here comes the Hawk in for Wingate.
Percy Hawkins comes in.
Hold it. They're not going to let him in, I don't think.
Did the ball hit the rim?
Yeah, the ball didn't hit the rim. There should be. We thought it was 2-1. There would be 2 points.
Oh, they're trying to come up with the time.
There's Muggsy comes up with the shot, and I don't know if Will got a piece of it, but it comes down low. Didn't hit anything.
Didn't hit it. So now there's 1 second on the shot clock and 4.2 on the game clock.
All right, don't foul the Hawk taking that 3, guys. Whatever you do.
Judd Bushler will come in.
For Scotty? Nope. Scotty is on Mourning.
Lob pass. Tipped and
that should have been it.
Shot clock's on.
Wait a minute.
Phil Jackson is up and screaming.
It should be a violation.
3.2 seconds on the shot clock. It's Bulls ball.
Now they got a 20. The Bulls should take their 20 and talk about it.
He just did. Michael.
Man, all you had to do with 1 second is somebody touch it. Looked like 2 people touched it.
Let's see, John.
All right, Jimmy Angio and his crack crew out there in the truck. Let's see. There's 1 second. Yeah, right. Touch. No clock. Nothing. Look at. And you're at home.
Oh, good point.
Remember,
at home.
Remember who's paying the rent at your house. The old days, we used to set somebody down next to the timer on the road to make sure that the finger went down on that button when it was time.
Didn't go down too early at the wrong time or too late at the wrong time. I'm familiar with that.
So Tony with the long pass. It'll probably go to Michael, but Mourning I would think would take Michael on this situation. Somebody is going to be wide open loose.
Bob Rosenberg, but he's not in charge of this. Tony finally throws it up. Michael tapped it. Steve to Scotty.
No good. They got what they wanted.
Well, we have played 1 half of basketball. It was an interesting start. Michael talking to Steve Kerr saying shoot the ball. That's what that's all about. Phil Jackson is right behind him, and Phil will say the same thing. But you know, it's interesting. After one half of basketball, the Bulls lead it 54-44. And I think this team right now has to be saying, as you see him coming down the hallway into the locker room, what could have been. They had free throw opportunities. They had a number of opportunities, and things just went awry. But the Bulls at halftime with a lead, as MJ will walk into the locker room and talk to his teammates, up by 10, 54-44. Now let's go back to the studio. Once again, here's Steve Cashel. Not the same, couple difference. 3-point field goals. Bulls a big difference there, 6-2. Rebounds. Bulls doing a nice job, especially on offensive rebounds. Second chance points, the same backcourt points. Huge for the Bulls. Now our leading scorers. First half for the Hornets, Larry Johnson at 12, Del Curry with 10 for the Bulls, Jordan and Kukoc with 15 each, and Scottie Pippen had 12. Muggsy Bogues, top of the circle, finds Johnson. Down low, Mourning. Back to Johnson, fakes the three. Now he'll take a three-pointer, and BJ right there. 54-44, Bulls with the lead. And Johnny, coaches all around say that the first 2 or 3 minutes of the third quarter can really give you an edge if you can come off and play well. Luke spins.
Oh, I thought it was in.
Tony tapped it, and finally Wingate gets it ahead to Muggsy Bogues. They're 3-on-3. Bogues block, loose ball. Muggsy caught it as he was laying down, and now they'll call Alonzo Mourning down, and he just comes into your picture.
Clock, what, 17?
11:21 on the rebound is what Ronnie Nunn says. So there should be 11 in the shot clock, isn't that right? You didn't major in math, John. Sorry to say this. I'm not quite that quick.
I took English as a second language, foreign language. Understand that.
From South Side, first of all?
Yeah.
I got you. Well, it was 11. So 10 on the shot clock. Hawkins comes off the screen, finds Larry Johnson. He'll take the easy jumper and just bank it in. 54-46 now. Bulls with the lead. Michael pops out. Scotty gets it to him. MJ looking inside. Scotty can't quite hang on, and it's out of bounds.
The Bulls really take not a good shot the first time downtown. Then they throw it away here. They get an offensive shot block, get it back, and make a deuce. And this is the way that they close it down.
Mourning with Luke on him. Back to David Wingate, top of the circle.
Yes, 10 for him. This is where the Bulls made hay the last game. Get away from him, BJ.
Tony goes to the bucket, finds Luke on the baseline. Tony tapped it out of bounds. Larry Johnson tapped it out. It's Bulls ball. Johnny, you go back to last ball game in game 3, third quarter. Bulls were huge, 34-18. Field goals, they doubled them. Rebounds huge, and handled the ball very well. You'd like to see that in the third, yes, and really put some distance between these. Scotty with the baseline. Way over, but Michael right there. Bulls out of sync. Tony with the three. That's off left. You could see that. Still 54 for the Bulls. Now 48 for Charlotte. They got a chance to pull within 4 here. Or 3 if that goes in. And that luckily wasn't close. Neither team really in rhythm right now. Tony trying to post up. Michael wants him to pop out. Luke inside.
Oh, tough pass. There's got to be a drop pass on that.
And Scotty came over and fouled Muggsy Bogues.
You know, they really have had a tough time all year. Now, if you drop it down on the ground, he can't see it. He's got his hands up defending. If it's a bounce pass to him, he's got a much better chance to get it. But you got that 6-point lead still here.
54-48. BJ called for the hold. BJ talking about the screen.